What's up guys, Card Protagonist here. Today I'm doing an all-new deck profile on my Royal Paladin Altmile deck from the all-new set GBT-06. Finally, we've gotten our new strike for Altmile, and I can say he's really very good because he gives Altmile deck additional summoning power, which is what we actually really need right now. So yeah, this deck is not the Brave deck because it is a separate deck profile. I'll be using this deck for tomorrow playtesting because I want to find out. I want to try a new Royal Paladin deck that actually works out really well. And unfortunately, Brave, I still have to test them out more to feel its potential. For now, I'll be doing this as my main deck. For now, this will be my main Altmile deck. So if you guys are watching me play duo videos, it will be based on this deck mostly. And this deck is of course with Sentry Guard because Sentry Guard is still the shade. So yeah, let me quickly go on the deck profile and explain the deck. Alright, the strikes are here. Really love Altmile because it's like the blaster blade of the deck. So yeah, first 4 copies of Altmile. He is basically our strike card, the card that you want to write on, because the Transcending or Blade Altmile requires you to have the Altmile heart in order to use his skill. Alright, Altmile. Man, I've been playing so much Cardfight Online. This guy is stuck in my head right now because I mainly in Cardfight Online. By the way, guys, do add me on Cardfight Online if you guys ever play it. Because yeah, you can meet up sometimes. Alright, his skill is GB2. Very basic skill. Vanguard, your front row gains plus 5k power. So if you can't finish off your opponents, you still have that 5k attack boost for your front row to finish your opponents. Very nice skill. Second ability is whenever you perform strike, counterblast 1 and choose up to 2 cards in your hand and superior call them to your rearguard circle. After that, choose 2 units on your field and those units gain plus 5k power. It's great because at the cost of 1 counterblast, you'll be able to push. That will be total 10k power, so you'll be able to push off 2 cards off your opponent's hand. So I really like to use this skill, especially on Cardfight Online, because you can drop off cards off your opponent's hand like free. 1 counterblast very cheap. Very important card. This is the main card you want to write because, as I mentioned previously, you need Altmile Heart for Transcending the Heavens Altmile skill. Alright, 4 copies of that. However, if you do not write Altmile, the second best Royal Paladin to write is, in the game currently, is Sentry Guard Dragon, of course. Limit Break skill. For each grade 1 or less Royal Paladin you control on the field, you gain plus 3k power. So if you control 3 back rows, you're gonna gain 9k power. So you're gonna be a 20k base attacker. Pretty decent if your opponent were to great stuck you and you have the limit break to kick their butts. Second ability is when this unit is placed on the Vanguard circle, you may discard a card from your hand. If you do, search your deck for a grade 1 or below Royal Paladin card and superior card to your Vanguard circle. It's great because you can fetch you cards like Peer, so that when you write onto your Altmiles later on, you'll still be able to pull off Peer skill. Peer is a very good. Peer is one of the best Royal Paladins, grade 1s for now still. And yeah, so basically it's good. That's a good card to use, of course. And lot ability which you guys don't need. The reason why we use the Sentry Guard is because I still play on Sentry Guard just in case I can't seem to write Altmile. Sentry Guard is still a very OP card. It's still OP. Alright, next we go on grade 2s. Grade 2s you play 4, Knight of Twin Swords. Knight of Twin Swords skills. When this unit, GB1, when this unit is boosted, counterblast 1 and search your deck for grade 2 and superior call it. Very good because it gives you additional attack or a free card into your... A free card that you didn't have to summon that turn, you could just superior call it. Very good. And of course, if you play Peer, it's gonna be beneficial since if you superior call grade 2, you can gain more power. So yeah, a staple in most Royal Paladin decks for now. 3 copies of Knight of Fragment. When you control 2 or more grade 2s on the field, gains plus 2k power and an effect. When this unit attack hits the Vanguard, you can soul charge 1 and unflip 1 damage. So if you are eating too much damage, you could use him to pressure your opponent so the opponent will guard him. Great card. 3 copies of Benazel. Benazel is GB1. When this unit enters the rearguard circle and you control an Altmile Vanguard, you may counterblast 1 and soul blast 1. If you do, search your deck for a grade 2 grade 2 or 1 copy of grade 2 and super card to Vanguard Circle, and that unit gains this unit and that unit gains plus 2k power. So yeah, combo with Pier for huge powers. 1 copy of Doge. I still must play 1 copy because his name is Tech Gao. Because you have to play 1 Tech Gao. Yeah, GB1 skill. When this unit boosts, basically Soul Blast 1 and rest this unit, transfer the attack power of this unit into your front row. So it's great because, for example, if let's say you call Benazel and you don't have a booster, I mean, if you don't have a booster and you can call Benazel, call him. So for this turn, you get a very nice 10k booster since you give him plus 2k and Benazel plus 2k, 11k plus 10k, 21k. Wow, very nice boost. Later you can just insert Benazel off. Go Doge, it's your turn to attack. So tap on Tech Gao just in case you wanna get the free boost. Your soul is really unused in this deck, so you can use Tech Gao. It's cool. He's cool. Alright, now for grade 1s. 4 copies of Pier, best Royal Paladin, grade 1. Skill, GB1. Whenever a grade 2 is called to your Vanguard Circle, and you control an Altmile Vanguard. So Altmile comes in. Select 1 card in the same column as this card, and both those cards gain plus 2k power. So for example, let's say you have like this. You call a grade 2 onto your field. Call by normal call or superior call, plus 2k plus 2k. Just like that, you gain plus 4k for free. Very good skill, because you, with the new Altmile, you'll be able to call more grade 2s to your field, so you can gain even more power. Alright, 4 copies, staple. 4 copies of the Perfect Guard, best waifu Perfect Guard. If you guys has been on Facebook very often, you know why. Best waifu Perfect Guard, my favorite. Use him in all my Royal Paladin decks, including my Alfred deck, my favorite deck. 4 copies of the Altmile Searcher. When this card is placed on the Vanguard Circle, you can review a grade 3 from your hand. If you do, search your deck for an Altmile card, search your deck for Altmile and discard 1 card from your hand. So yeah, ensures that you write onto your Altmile. And this guy is a grade 3 when you discard for a strike. Now, 2 copies of Battle Song Angel. I'm still using Battle Song Angel. The reason why I still use Battle Song Angel is because, yes, the new card that gains a grade when you control Altmile Vanguard, so that you can super card, is decent, but this card is just so good because when you control 2 or more grade 1s, 2 or more other grade 1s, right? Yeah, other grade 1s on the field is a 9k booster. And if you count correctly, 9k booster behind most of my columns, the minimum is you have to have an 8k booster behind a 9k to get a perfect number. So he's really good, and second ability is because he got a resist skill. So I still feel that Battle Song Angel is better. Alright, so let's go on to triggers. Triggers is 8 crit, Lion crit. I love Lion crits because Lion crit has served me well in Cardfight Online. It's a skill. When a unit with Altmile name attacks, when your Altmile Vanguard attacks, you can put in soul, draw 1 free card and get a 5k power. So it's good if you want to cycle your hand, I guess. 4 copies of Margot. Margot is great because put this guy into soul, fix a magic number if you need the additional 3k to push for game. 4 copies of Heal because Pegasus Heal is very nice. OP. Finally, Fighter Climax Doge. Skill, Forerunner. So when this guy is reader as Vanguard, you can move him to the back of any Vanguard circle. Second ability is Counter Blast 1 and put this guy in the soul. If you do, look at top 5 cards of the deck and search for a grade 3. Yeah, man, I really need this in Cardfight Online because I keep misgrading at 3. Anyone else misgrade at 3 at Cardfight Online? Raise your hands. Yeah. So yeah, let's go on to strikes right now. Alright, the best strike, the best Altmile strike. Lil. Alright, skill is, his name is Transcending the Heavens Altmile. Well, I really love the name and his art looks fantastic. His skill is activate skill. Once per turn, GB2, Counter Blast 1 and flip up flip 1 card in your G zone face up. So you can actually flip up any card, similar to my Precious Asha. You can flip him up. If you didn't write into your Sentry card, you can flip him up. Very convenient. I love it. So you can flip any one of your G-Zone up. It doesn't have to be Altmile. And if you have an Altmile Vanguard, for this turn you gain 2 skills. The first skill is when this unit attacks the Vanguard, you may search your deck for a grade 2 and superior card to a Vanguard circle and shuffle your deck. After that, that unit gains a 5k power. So basically he's Altmile, just that is during the battle phase. Okay, there are some pros and cons to this. The pros is that you can get an additional attack after you attack. So for example, you got a rear guard, attack the rear guard, attack, search for another grade 2, and just treat this as grade 2, call it again. So you can get additional attack because it's during your battle phase. So you can use this skill, that's very good. Second ability is Forever skill. For each Altmile, Aerial Knight Altmile in your G-Zone face up, this unit gains a 2k power. So for example, the most of the time I'm going to be using his skill after I strike 4 Altmiles. So most likely it's going to be like this. First strike, second strike, you flip up, third strike, then fourth strike into Transcending Altmile. This is great because it gives you 8k power because you have 4 face up Altmiles in the. So it's great because you don't really need to play a lot of generation rare Altmile, which is quite good for my wallet. And the additional 8k powers is amazing because it really fixes a lot of magic numbers in the deck. Because first, your rear guards already gain a lot of power. That 8k is that magic key number to get even more power. So it's good. I'm really happy for him. Alright, 4 copies of Aerial Divine Knight Altmile. My classic favorite card. When this unit is placed on the Vanguard circle, you can pay the cost of flipping 1 copy of yourself face up. So flip it face up. And if he gains a skill, for the front row gains plus 3k power for this turn. And if you have 2 or more copies of G-Zone face up in your G circle, you can search your deck for a grade 2 and superior card to the Vanguard circle. And for this turn, that unit gains plus 5k power. Very good because for no counter blast, you get a free additional summon and it gains plus 5k power. And the plus 3k fix a lot of magic numbers and help you push for game. Very stable. Alright, finally we play 1 tech copy of Guardblade. Guardblade is still good because early game pressure. When your opponent has 2 or less damage, most likely he's not going to guard, so you can tilt out a free unit. So yeah, first strike guy, you're going to be using as a first strike. And finally that 1 tech copy of Sentry Guard. Well, your Sentry Guard skill is when you have a Sentry Guard heart, for this turn, for each grade 1 or below you have in your field, so your back rows, your front row gains plus 3k power. So most likely you're going to have 3 grade 1s, 9k, 9k, 9k. Very powerful card. He's there because he's still very good at pushing for game. Most of you guys who main Sentry Guard like me know. Right, so I hope you guys enjoy my deck profile on my Transcending the Heavens Altmile deck with Sentry Guard. I'll be doing the Brave deck profile really soon after I have to play test and find out the perfect build for it, because I don't give shit deck profiles. So if you like more deck profiles, upcoming deck profiles of Spectral, Diablo and stuff, be sure to add me on Facebook and subscribe right now. And I'll be doing a giveaway really soon at 12k subscribers, so it's about only 100 subscribers more. So peace out and I love you guys. Rawr.